Sunday, halfway house. Got the 73 GMC. Pretty plain Jane. Two-wheel drive, long bed step side. Manual steering, manual brakes. 3 on the tree. And a 350 4-barrel. Kind of an odd combo. But kind of something I would like, you know. At least get a V8 4-barrel, and then you don't need any of the other bullshit. Not a terrible truck. I forget, my neighbor picked it up somewhere, and I think it was on his buddy's ranch or some shit, and he'd been wanting it. And I don't know. I think the guy gave it to him. I think is what he told me. But you know, he's not a mechanic, and he doesn't really have anywhere to work on this shit. But he decided he wanted to put a different V8 in it. And he said he wanted something kind of whatever he could find that was non-Chevy or GMC. And so I think I made a video on this already, but this is what he came up with. It's a 1964 excuse me, 389 GTO 303 horse 4-barrel motor. Somebody did put a 2-barrel intake on it, but he said this was in like a 50-something Ford, I think he said, or Mercury or some shit, I don't remember. But so he drove it before the guy pulled it out, and I guess the guy was going back to a Ford drivetrain, so he bought this. I want to say he paid like $700 for it, with the, shit, I guess it's a turbo 400. Or is it a 350? I don't remember. Yeah, I think he paid $700 or $800, and the guy pulled it out, and he went back over there and picked it up, and then, you know, the neighbor, he lived there for a while. He used to have an old dune buggy, V-dub dune buggy thing, and I'd wave to him. Then he got that, apparently it's a 63 Scout. But yeah, then he's been fixing that thing up. He drives around the neighborhood and shit and waves, and, you know, been there for, I mean, forever. Just randomly stopped by and was like, hey man, I got an old Pontiac motor I want to put in my GMC. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So kind of a bigger project than I really want to take on. You know, if it was like a Ford motor or something, then I'd probably just pass. But I'd love to put a Pontiac 389 in this thing. So I'm pretty stoked. But anyway, that's what's going on here. Nothing over here, nothing over here. I'm gonna try to get that dart, the 318 for the dart, pulled apart this week. I'm gonna pull this motor out tomorrow, and I guess start trying to figure out what I need to do to get a Pontiac 389 in here. So that's the goal. But I heard he bought a new fuel tank and a new radiator, and Jesus Christ, this fucking guy. But so I asked him, what do you want to do with the shifter? And he said, I got a shifter. I said, all right, what do you got? No clue what this is for. I don't know, neon or something. I don't fucking know. It does have a shift cable. Obviously this guy doesn't really give a shit what anything looks like, but guess that's what we're gonna use. But he said once I get the motor out, he wants to clean all this shit up, because that's something he can do, and I don't particularly want to do it. Unless he really wanted me to, then I would, because it's easy money. But yeah, so I'm like, cool. So at least look presentable when I'm done, because I knew he didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on it. So I was like, well, fuck, you know, it's gonna take me days to, you know, detail this engine bay and paint it all and shit. And so if he wants to do it, cool, because then I don't feel bad for charging him for a fuck ton of hours, and I can just do the main shit, and he can do that kind of shit. So that's cool with me. But anyway, it's really not a half bad truck. Perfect patina, you know, grandpa camper, steelies, dog dishes. It's fucking green and white. Yeah, it's perfect. So I'm actually pretty excited. My buddy used to live down the hill, and his dad had a truck like this. I think it was a blue one. And both his parents passed away, and they ended up selling the house and everything. And I was kind of trying to buy that truck from him, and he didn't want to sell it because it was his dad's. Well, you know, they kind of ran out of time. He's like, hey man, if you want that truck, go get it. So I hauled ass down there, and apparently somebody else had already taken it. So I don't know if it got stolen or, you know, one of the workers that was working on the house took it or what. But I hauled ass over there and it was gone. So never saw it again. And he said he had no idea what happened to it. But it was basically this exact same truck, but it was blue. I think it was a 73, 74. I'm pretty sure it had a white camper, everything like that. But this wasn't the same truck. At first I thought it was. I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure the other one was blue. But anyway, so I think these trucks are pretty cool. Definitely not a Chevy guy at all. But that's why we're putting a Pontiac in it, right? Anyway, I'm going to go take it easy the rest of the day. Unless I get bored, I'll come back out here and start tearing it apart. He said he started taking the drive shaft off and he couldn't get something, but I'm pretty sure he was trying to take the U-joints off without unbolting them or something. He kept talking about taking off the clips, and I don't mess with it, dude. I'll get obviously it's going to need a new drive shaft anyway, so yeah, it's pretty cool. He's got that 63 Scout, and it's got a tow hitch on the front, you know, and so we just hooked it up to the bumper and pulled it out of his driveway and then pushed it over here. Pretty cool. Wish I had a video of it, but anyway, Sunday halfway house. See y'all later.